Let's take a look at finding confidence intervals about a population mean where sigma is known, where we got one population, one sample. We're given raw data on an HP prime graphing calculator. Okay, and here's our setup. A sample scores are listed below, assume scores are normally distributed, and the population standard deviation is known to be 3. Construct a 90% confidence interval for the population mean. Okay. Doesn't say confidence interval, but 90% interval. So for the population mean, and then we're given raw data, and population standard deviation is 3. So all those different pieces is why we're going this particular direction on this problem. First thing we need to do is enter our numbers in. So if you're not back at your application library, press your apps button to get back there. And we're going to do a down arrow, and we're going to statistics 1 var, and press enter on it. Now if you have numbers here, you can press your delete button over and over to clean them out. And our first number was 80. So do 80, enter, then 82, enter, 82, enter, 84, enter, 90, enter, 95, enter, 97, enter, and 97, enter. Always a good idea to go through and double check all your numbers after you get done inputting them in. And now if I press stats, the stats button right here, this would give me my 1 var stats. And I could write down all this information and then I'd have my summary statistics, but you don't actually need to do that. Notice this one right here. If I come over to the left, it says mean of x. That's our sample mean. That's x bar, 88.375. Keep that number in mind. So 88.375. I'll click OK here. And I'm going to press my apps button and go back to my main menu. Then I'm going to go over to the inference. This one right here. Press enter. And when a confidence interval, if it isn't already selected, you just do a down arrow to it, put your cursor on confidence interval, and press enter. Then I'll come down to here and press enter. These are all the different choices. Specifically, the two that we're interested in is zint and then 1 mu. That mu is population mean. And this one says tint is 1 mu. And again, that's population mean. Now zint is when you're given the population standard deviation, sigma. Tint was when sigma is not given. So in this problem, we said we knew population standard deviation. So the one we want is this zint 1 mu. So you press enter on it. Okay, this is symbolic view. You got 3 buttons. You got a plot here, and you got numeric view. If I come over to numeric view, it's asking us for x bar. And we could type in the number that we had on the other screen. But a lot easier way is you see there's an import button here. If I click import, it'll ask where you want to import it from, and statistics 1 var is fine. And it says choose column to import. So we put our numbers in D1. So you can simply just press that to choose it. That's if you had more than one. We only have one, so it doesn't matter. So after I get that chose, then I click OK, and see how it brings in 88.375. Now come down to in, and I also want to do an import. And statistics 1 var, I only have 1 column. If I had data entered in both D1 and D2, then I'd have to, this choose would actually have meaning. And click OK. Now sigma. In this problem, it said population standard deviation is known to be 3. So I'll type in 3 and press enter. And I get down here and it says construct a 90% interval. So instead of 0.95, we want to put in 0.90. Or just simply 0.9. Because when you put in 0.90, see how it gets rid of the 0 anyway. And then I choose calculate. Now the lower and upper will be our confidence interval. And let me round it 2 decimal places. Find my tablet here. Okay, so I'm going to have 86.63 comma 90.12. And that's going to be our answer. Now, after you get done with that, then you just click this OK button. And you can click the apps to get out of that completely. In this video, we took a look at how to find the confidence interval for population mean, one population, one sample, given that sigma is known, the population standard deviation, given raw data.